Today we are going to learn about English idioms. Learning English idioms is one way for English learners to express what they want to say and expand their ability to communicate their meaning. Also, idioms around English for specific purposes. For example, in business English, we often talk about thinking outside the box to mean not being constricted by conventional thinking. Today, our goal is to learn the English idioms in an enjoyable way and understand how to use English idioms effectively. Before we start, here are 6 English idioms for you to guess the meaning. So you may use the vocabulary words you understand to guess what it means. Like first one, hold one's horses. Second one, think about take one's own sweet time. Third one, sit tight. Number 4, try one's patience. Number 5, jump the gun. Number 6, on pins and needles. So you have about 2 minutes to think about and to guess the meaning of these idioms. Okay, welcome back. Okay, let's go. We are going to see how many idioms like you guessed right. Okay, the first one in this lesson we are going to learn is hold one's horses. So you need to hold your horses. Actually, it means to be patient. Okay, you also can say keep one's shorts on. I give you 2 example sentences for you to see how to use these idioms in your conversation. First example here is, you can see, hold your horses. I'm not ready to go yet. So if you are going out with your friend and your friend is in a hurry, telling you to hurry up, then you can tell the person, say, hold your horses. I'm not ready to go out yet. Okay, I'm not ready yet. So that's how you use it. Our second example here, you can see Eric was so eager to ride the roller coaster that his father had to tell him to keep his shorts on. That means his father wanted him to wait a little bit before he jumped into a roller coaster. Okay, so when we use these 2 idioms like hold your horses or keep your shorts on, usually we use this in a command way. The second idiom we are going to learn today is take one's own sweet time. After this idiom, when we see another verb, we use genre, which means VING with this verb. So it means to do at your own pace. For example, the sentence here shows you the shoppers stood impatiently at the counter while the clerk took her own sweet time counting the money. So you can see the picture with this girl. Okay, the girl is counting her money one on one and really slowly. That means take her own sweet time. So when we do this, usually it means someone do something slowly even though other people expect the person faster, okay, to do something faster. Okay, that means take one's own sweet time. The third idiom is sit tight. Okay, can see this puppy, the picture I show you. It's like the puppy sitting there and then not move. That means sit tight. Okay, it means to wait patiently to see how a situation will develop. Okay, they will see how the situation will change or something will happen. The example sentence here, we can see the hiker sat tight in the mountaintop cave while a storm swept through the area. So the hiker, they need to wait and then they need to be patient sitting and stay inside the mountaintop cave in order to be safe while the strong storm swept by. So when we say sit tight, we use to see, for us to see what the situation will change and for us to wait patiently. Next one is try one's patience. When we say this, usually it means to cause someone to become actually impatient. Okay, it's if you have a fight with your friend and you complain the conversation with another friend, then you can say your friend A is trying your patience, which means you are going to explore one day and maybe too mad at a person, so you can say, okay, you can keep trying my patience. Okay, the example sentence here I gave you here, you can see, you should think carefully before you speak. Your constant questions are trying my patience. So if I say this sentence to my students, that means that student need to be very, very careful about what he asks or what he say, because maybe the question would be really not appropriate. For example, if the student keep asking me, teacher, when the homework is due, when should I give you homework? Or student is keeping telling me he cannot submit homework on time because he need to date with his girlfriend. And then one day I will tell the student, okay, you can keep trying my patience. That means the student might be fail. Okay, so when you use this idiom, usually when the situation will be like when someone repeatedly acts or speaks in a way that cause another person to become impatient. Okay, our fifth idiom today is jump the gun, which means to move or act impatiently before the correct or proper time. The example here I gave you, you can see it's the politician jumped the gun when she claimed the victory before all the election ballots were counted. That means the result might be different. Okay, so the idiom usually used followed by the time clause, which is like a when. So you usually will not say jump the gun in one simple sentence. Usually it would be time clause. The last one today is on pins and needles. That means anxious with anticipation. Okay, the example sentence I gave you here, you can see Tom's friends waited on pins and the needles for him to appear at the surprise birthday party. So when we say these idioms, usually you are kind of a little bit nervous when something happens, but you really want the thing will happen sooner. Okay, so these idioms usually used with the verb wait. So here are our 6 idioms to learn today with the topic like patience and the nervousness. And here I have some exercise for you to do. So before you start to look at the exercise, I want you to spend some time to review the meaning of each idiom first, and then you will come back to this slide and come back to the video and do the exercise. When you do the exercise, you can read the whole sentence first, and then you need to fill in the blank with appropriate form of an idiom, okay, from this lesson. So the first exercise, you can see the question here says the lawyer, but by knowing new evidence to the media before it was presented in court. So what do you think? Which one would be an appropriate answer for this blank? Yes, we can say the lawyer jumped the gun by announcing the new evidence to the media before it was presented in court. Exercise question number 2. Here the question for you is, out of gas on a lonely desert road, we had no choice but to blank in our car until help arrived. So there's nothing you can do. You can only sit and wait until something, the situation will change. So you know the answer should be sit tight, right? So we'll say, out of gas on a lonely desert road, we had no choice but to sit tight in our car until help arrived. Question number 3 here, we are doing Jenny got annoyed as an old lady blank getting into her car and backing out the only parking space in the lot. So you can see, have the picture on your mind. The situation would be the lady, like you are sitting in the car and waiting another car to kind of make sure it can park appropriately. So here the idiom you can use is took her own sweet time. So the answer we'll see. Jenny got annoyed as an old lady took her own sweet time getting into her car and backing out the only parking space in the lot. Question number 4. The Johnsons waited a blank to hear whether their daughter had a baby boy or girl. So you are waiting, anxious, but also expecting, like kind of anticipating something will happen. The idiom you can use it on pins and needles. So you will say the answer is the Johnsons waited on pins and needles to hear whether the daughter had a baby boy or girl. Question number 5. Why do you keep pushing me? And you will say, hold your horses. That's right. The last question for the exercise here. When the noise from the apartment next to mine grew louder, it really began to, and you have only one answer. You can put it, try my patience. So if your neighbor keep making noise at night, then that was something you would say to your friend or yourself. Ugh, the person is trying my patience. Okay, so today's homework assignment for you to do is here are 3 questions for you to practice. You are going to written your answer and then to post your answer in the discussion board. And I expect you to submit this assignment in 1 week. So I will see you next time. Bye!